Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and this is going to be a look at a new sharpener that I recently picked up. I was walking through Walmart the other day and I saw this guy hanging from one of the racks, and I decided to pick it up to test it out. This was about $9. This is the Camillus Glide Sharpener, as you guys can see there. And one of the things that really attracted me to this sharpener was, besides the fact that it has the ability to sharpen hooks, shears, and knives, it also has built into the different corners Torx bit drivers. So I figured this was a great tool to keep in a bag and have it handy whenever it is that you need to work on your knives. So you can loosen them, tighten them, things like that with the Torx bit drivers, and then, sharpen them up, keep them always sharp with the different sharpening options that you have. In the back, it shows you a little bit of a breakdown as far as what all the tools are on the sharpener itself. But for the most part, I really didn't have a lot of experience with the Camillus brand, so I wanted to pick it up and see what it was all about. Inside the packaging, you also get a little instruction book here, and it just kind of shows you how to sharpen hooks, the different Torx bits, and then on the other side, how to do the knives, and then the shears, and again, some of the other options that you have available. So let's take a look at the sharpener itself. Now, one thing that I was pretty happy about was that it's got a really sturdy build quality, which is really nice, especially since you're only paying around $9 for it. But again, it's the beauty that I have all the incorporated tools there. So everything is nice and labeled. So you have T9, T10, and then you have T8 and T6 on this side, and then you have a pretty sizable flathead screwdriver right there. And then on the opposite end, you have a lanyard loop, which is really nice. You can throw a lanyard on there or a split ring or something like that if you want to hang it from a bag, and you're good to go. On this side, you have a full length sharpener, and then it's got a channel in the middle, and that's what you would use to sharpen your hooks. And then you have a carbide angle sharpener here. Then a couple of preset angle options here for your shears or scissors. And then you have your two ceramic and carbide pull-through sharpeners for your knives. And it also gives you some arrows to know which way to pull. So if you set this down, you put your knife on top, you're gonna have to pull this way, and then I'll have an arrow on this side, so which way to pull for the other tools. So all in all, I think it's definitely worth the $9 to $10 price tag that they're asking for it. Again, I picked this up on my local Walmart. I don't foresee this being my go-to sharpener for everyday use. I would, definitely, throw this into a bag, maybe put it into a kit that I have other things that I would use with my knives to maintain them and stuff like that. And, again, it's always good to have everything built into one. So you have your screwdrivers and your sharpener built into one specific tool. So again, this is the Camillus Glide Sharpener. I found this at my local Walmart for anywhere from $9 to $10. So if you guys are interested, I would recommend picking one up, especially if you do carry knives on a regular basis and you want to keep them, nice and sharp and nice and tight. You have this pretty sturdy tool to do that. So let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.